Hey guys, this is my 1980 John Deere Liquifire 440 and building it for nice oval sled. I raced it this year twice in stock class and didn't do so hot, so I said screw it and build it for the super stock. So I've already torn it down a fair amount and started doing some stuff, but obviously seat's gone, gas tank's gone. Putting Wall Brothers tank on. Started building dash, kind of. Put a new bushing on there. Fab that up to be able to fit that one. It comes factory with cable brakes, so swapped it over to hydraulic. Haven't run it with the hydraulic yet, but hopefully it'll do a bit better than the cable drive did. And obviously engine's already out of it. I'm planning on having that built by Flannery. So that's sitting off to the side for now. I'm doing new skis. Track studded, but I'm probably gonna do a new Wall Brothers track. Let's see, what else? I've got a TX 250 that's already built over here. It has a tack on it that doesn't work with the coil that's on it, so I'm planning on taking that coil or that tack off, putting it over here on this one, because right now the original tack doesn't work, so I gotta figure out whether or not it's the actual tack or if it's wiring. But I'll get that working with an electronic tack, buy a new tack for the TX 250. But I decided to kind of, I guess, start documenting some of the things I'm doing, and I don't know, I don't expect it to really do much, but maybe help someone else if they got questions on stuff that I've done or whatnot. One of the things being, you know, it didn't come with hydraulic brakes, so that's a Kelsey Hayes caliper from Polaris and master cylinder off an Articat. You got to make a spacer for that caliper to fit. Now, that spacer isn't it's not going to be what I run, but it's kind of a mock-up. I have a chunk of aluminum to go with it that I'll end up making a new spacer, so it's all like material. But this is my first video kind of on doing any of this, so there'll probably be some more along the way as I do more. I'll document some stuff, so. Alright, so I just kind of finished, I guess, building my dash fully. Got it riveted on now. So, made a little notch for the wire there. And that's on, so I don't know what exactly I'm going to all put on there, but I know I'm going to have some fuel shut-off switches, or fuel shut-off, and I'm going to end up having a shut-off for lube. I'm going to end up setting this whole thing up for lube, so hopefully it'll be a little bit better. Alright, I got the tank installed now, so I'll have to still drill a hole somewhere here for a fuel pickup and run all that, but there's it's coming along, so I'm gonna end up having two seats built this summer, one for the Liquifire and one for the TX 250. Something more of a Starfire TX style seat, more of a racing seat instead of this one. Kind of sits up real high. I don't want something that sits up that high, so the TX 250 I have, it doesn't have a lower seat, so I'll end up putting a lower seat on that too. Alright, so the last thing I did for today was got the steering shaft out of here. It was real loose down at the bottom, so got that new bushing up there, but it was real loose down there. You can see. Yeah. So I'm gonna have that sent out to a machine shop and somehow make that so I can have a new bushing down there, because right now it's just a solid aluminum piece, and the steering shaft, I mean, you can't pull it off there, it's welded. So I have something done so I can put a new bushing in there, and if it happens again, replace that bushing. So that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it, and it'd be pretty cool if I got a few likes at least. So have a good one.